the Beast of Bodmin, the Dartmoor Devil, the Hull Hellcat. Just a few of the monstrous beasts said to roam our green and pleasant land. But there's one place where in a 2.5-year period in the 1980s there were roughly 110 sightings. The Isle of Wight. In 1985 near Parkhurst Forest, farmer Ken Fogbrook lost 2 of his sheep. He blamed it on the Isle of Wight big cat. In 2002, sisters Rachel and Beverly claimed to have seen a big cat near the Checkers Inn in Rookley. Beverly said, "There's absolutely no way it was a domestic cat. I mean, you could tell by its size and the way it moved with the swagger. Having read some of the articles, I thought it was time to start my own investigation. And where better to begin than the Isle of Wight Big Cat Sanctuary? A good place to see what I could be up against." Nice one, cool dudes. I'm at Wildheart Animal Sanctuary, formerly Sandown Zoo. Let's go and have a look at what big cats they've got. This will be valuable information for my future walk. I headed in, past this bunch of dickheads, straight to the big cats. Whilst you have a look at how impressive they are, I'll tell you a few of the other big cat stories. In January 2003, a cat-like creature said to be the size of a Labrador was seen by the staff at Bembridge Airport through binoculars. The police searched the scene and nothing could be found. In 2012, a woman in Ventnor had a nighttime scare when a big cat climbed through a bedroom window and smashed up a bed lamp. That sounds as though it's definitely true. One of the cats I thought it might be is a serval, which is able to leap as high as 3 metres. But unfortunately, I can only see its massive scratching posts. For reference, it looks like this. I returned home to do some more research and found on the forums an incredible post from 11 months ago. Daphne writes, "I've seen one. I saw it early one springtime morning in Centurion's Copse. He shot straight up a tree. I watched it long enough to know I wasn't imagining it. Don't know how they got there or how they stayed covert, but I 100% know they're around." Using information from Daphne's sighting, I planned my route. The Isle of Wight Zoo or Animal Sanctuary backs on to marshes in Brading. This would be a good place if the cat had escaped from the zoo, but I'm not saying that did happen for legal reasons. Then it could make its way to Brading Marshes and the uninhabited Centurion's Copse, which was right next to Bembridge Airport. It was time to plot my route. I use an app and website called Outdooractive, which is pretty good. Anyway, here's the bird's eye view of the route. I would start in Yaverland, just up the road from the zoo, and make my way through the first bit of Brading Marshes. There, I would put down the first bait. Yes, that's right, bait. If I survive this first part, I move on towards Centurion's Copse, checking out possible dens along the way, before putting the second bait down somewhere around here. I almost definitely would have found a panther or something by then, but if not, I would continue towards Bembridge Airport, where one of the sightings took place. Finally, I'd end up at Bembridge Windmill, which is always a nice place to finish your walk. Nice one. There was only one thing left to do. That's right, Tesco's. I went to the big cat bait aisle, and using the extensive research I did on Google, I found out that these are the best cat foods. I went for the premium ones just to show the cats a bit of respect. And then it was time to leave for my adventure. Nice one, cool dudes. I've arrived in Yaverland, which incidentally is the site of where the French armies came over the downs to try and attack Sandown back in 1545. But today, it's me whose life is at risk. Does that link work? Who knows? Because I'm going in search of some big cats. If you see this video, then I've probably survived. But, you know, no spoilers. Good luck, everyone, especially me. I mean, that bloke's probably in more danger than I am. Absolutely terrifying. Sheep grazing in the field. Not a good sign that there are big cats about. Ahead, I can see a big black creature, and it's the size of a dog. Unfortunately, it is a dog. I'm using a GoPro instead of my normal vlogging camera, as I've put a big lens on it so I can scan the field for potential cat activity. Very wise, Marek, very wise. In the tree over there, I think there's a buzzard, so I'm going to use this to get a better look. Up there, in the tree, I think that is a buzzard. A lot of this is trying to think, if I was a big cat, where would I like to have dinner? And this looks like a lovely spot. So I'm going to put the baked one out here. I've bought these plates to put the food on because it's important for the cat to see a welcoming face, to feel at home whilst it's eating. Delicious. Meal one. Sheba, fine flakes in jelly. I think I'll leave the spoon because I don't want the animal to think that I'm presuming it has no table manners. I'm in a reeded area about 60 metres away. Also, it's about 11:45, so the perfect time for brunch. The downside to the whole thing is that my hands now really smell of cat food, so I've also probably become bait for the cat. Been here about 20 minutes now, and I think it might be an idea to abandon this site because it is in between several busy roads, so not the most likely site for the cat. I'll go and get the food back. Ask yourself a question. Who wouldn't want to eat that? Interestingly, cool dudes, there are feathers here. A pigeon or something's been killed here. A pretty successful first bait point, cool dudes, because we discovered there is something on these marshes that would eat a bird. These muddy areas are the ideal places to look for paw prints. All I can see is webbed feet and these odd holes. Heading into the second area now. There's a strange dark thing in the distance. Let's have a look on the other camera. I think it is cow dung. So it's more big shat than big cat. This is more of a leisurely walk than normal, but as you can see on my tracking app somewhere around here, Outdoor Active, that I'm heading towards Centurion's Copse, which is the place where there have been a couple of sightings. I'm pretty hopeful. A lot of you might be asking, what would you do if you actually saw a big cat and came face to face with one? How would you protect yourself? Well, I've got my big pink stick, my trekking pole. I bought the pink one by accident, and also emergency backup. I have printed out a picture of a dog. I was just looking at this area thinking what a great place this would be for a big cat, when up in the trees I spotted a red squirrel. Excellent, 5 points in the spotter's handbook. But then I saw perhaps the most terrifying thing I've seen all walk, which is a butterfly in mid-February. Very disturbing. There it is, Brading Marshes, the perfect home for the big cat. down here. I think I'm going to investigate. I think down here in the woods is a good place for me to put the second meal. Plus, it's lunchtime. Perfect timing. Smoked chicken and gravy. Smells absolutely rank. I'm going to retreat further up there and hide. Been here for about 15 minutes now. No sign of any cats or any wildlife, so maybe they don't like the chicken and gravy, maybe it's the wrong place, but it's time to move on and see if I can spot one near the airport on the way home. I think the main thing we've established today is that cat food absolutely stinks. But my friends, have you ever seen a big cat or a strange thing on a walk? Or are there any weird urban myths near you? Please write them below. I'd love to read them, and maybe one day I'll come and investigate them on a walk. That would be good, wouldn't it? Nice one. And there's Bembridge Airport, home to the big cat sighting. And over here are some people flying model aeroplanes. So that's probably scared all the big cats off. Well, my friends, that is it. 3.7 miles, just over 3 hours. I suppose I'm a bit disappointed I didn't get to show you a black cat and become the most famous spotter of all time. But nonetheless, we did see a red squirrel and a butterfly in February. Two pretty rare things. I hope you enjoyed the walk. I would like to know what cat food flavour I should have put out, or what you would have put out to try and tempt the tiger, lion or serval, or whatever was there. Right, well that is about it. Also, you can get money off Outdoor Active, which is the app I use, and I think it's really good, if you use the code CoolDudes10F. So have a look at that. The prize draw is coming up for all the people who've joined the club. You can join the club on the website and you get this membership package, which is incredible. And also you can join on YouTube and give me a monthly amount, and that's really helps and allows you access to members only videos. That sounds dodgy, it's not. And also great emojis like these ones here. Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? Thank you very much to everyone who has. It is essential for me carrying on this channel. Alright, it's time for the prize draw for all the members. Thanks for watching, and most importantly, stay cool. Nice one, cool dudes. It's time for everyone's 8th favourite bit of the video, the prize draw. But before then, there is another emoji available for the YouTube members. It is, of course, a big cat. I would very much like to use that one. Okay, so currently there are 735 members on the website and 130 members on YouTube, making a total of 865. Random number generator. Generate me a number. Generate 351. Congratulations, Cool Dude 351, aka Martin. This amazing prize is on its way to you. I think that's about it. Yes, it is. Alright, see you next time. And don't forget, stay cool.